Hi guys, and welcome back to FIFA Friday episode 10 now. So we're really excited to be here. We've managed to get all 10 episodes of these all done and dusted now. As you can see, starting to introduce a camera, because obviously you've heard us ramble on now for weeks on end if you've been following us. So I thought it'd be nice to put a face to the name, or maybe not. It all depends on your prerogative. But so yeah, just thought I'd do this, just get something a bit more fresh, a bit different out. Well, different for us anyway, just sort of trying to catch up to the pack. Yeah, just to sort of quickly go through the team. As you can see, there's a lot of changes from last time. We've definitely experimented a lot more with this. We bought in Marco van Basten as well, the Prime version. We actually bought him, which isn't usually our style, but we did. So we've got, if you look on here, you've probably already seen the stats. You know, I don't really want to start boring you. We're quite late on in the game. It's all about his shooting, really. His ball control's pretty decent, and his jumping and heading accuracy is already strong and solid, so that's always a bonus. And we do also have Ruud Gullit. Now, he is somebody that we didn't really expect to get that quickly, but having said that, we opened a few packs. Unfortunately, didn't record those, but if you do follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere on Twitter, you will see the pictures, because I do like to take a picture and just upload them with the first owner icon, just so you can see we did get those. And we managed to get Muller, Hummels and Werner, I believe, all team of the season, and we've actually got a few more since then. And what that allowed us to do is, obviously, we built him, because, I mean, no point buying him because we're not going to sell him, and it'll cost us another 1,000,000 coins or whatever, so much more cost effective just to build him, because this guy can go anywhere, so he's a solid bet. With that money that we've also accumulated after that point, we have started working towards Henry. That was just because, to be quite honest with you, the defence and everything was solid, but we weren't really sure how to sort of approach the attack, because the players that we were going to be needing were going to be a lot harder and a lot higher. So it was kind of a case of, well, we aim high or you go home. There's no point doing it if you're going to go in half measures. So we've got, I'm just sort of checking the TV over there just to make sure this is running smoothly. Yeah, if we just check through here, as you can see here, we've only got the last two to do for Henry. We're sitting at about 100k. There's a few in the transfer list, but let's just hope for some nice new packs to come out between now and the next couple of weeks, which I know there will be. The full team of the season, if I remember rightly, will all come out all in one go. So you're perfect time to buy packs there, because you're bound to get something. And if you can accumulate a few coins between now and then, the prices of players are dropping rapidly, because everybody's opening packs and it's just supply and demand. But there's too much supply, not enough demand, so price drops. Basic economics there. So if you can hold on to coins, I would personally, just for the next couple of weeks, just until the packs start rolling out, and then I'd hit it at an when the market's at an absolute low. You got here as well, just another side note, you have got De Gea, forgot to mention him. He I ranted and raved about how good Farman was last week, and I don't go back on that as such, but we did think with the excess coins that we had sort of just kicking around, really, it would just make more sense just to get De Gea. He's a lot better, and I'm not going to say that we'd keep him forever, because there's obviously a good chance that, in all fairness, we could end up selling him just to sort of get us over the line with the next couple of squads to get Henry. So that's not saying for any moment that he's going to stay forever. He was the best option over buying someone like Van der Sar, who we're not sure if he'll be any good, but because he's an icon, he'll have a soft spot for him, so he'd go in the team. So we just stuck with De Gea based on everybody else's recommendations, really, and everybody else being sort of solid with it. So we've kept him in, and he's done fantastic things. So, you know, with the improvements in goal, and then you've got the midfield improvements with Ruud Gullit, and then you've got Van Basten up top. Hopefully will be an improvement. If not, certainly Henry will make a difference. So we had a very up and down season. I'll show you the highlights of how we got on. We've played quite a lot of games, so there's a lot for Darren to go through. So what we've done, we'll pick the best ones, the best goals and the best matches, and I hope you enjoy those, and catch me afterwards and I'll let you know how we got on. Cheers, guys.
When the sun rises, I live my life like I'm a beast.
Well, we don't actually, they're just pink and yellow. bright. Is this draft or something?
It's a bit.
It's a bit shit, really.
Well in. Gotta be in it.
Oh yes!
It's in.
That's it like that. It's not working. Nicely
He
done.
just left me.
He did, didn't he?
What a finish.
That was well convincing, wasn't it?
On his left.
Oh! Best assist ever. Nicely done, Crispy. Woohoo!
Oh my days, what a goal. Yes, it hit.
Boom. Oh, shiver my timbers.
So you can have one.
He only just scored that though, didn't he?
What's it saying? Oh,
That was good play. You
that was
can't
nice
deny
play,
that.
to be fair.
But it always seems to work out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's only we're not looking for massive reward. What the hell? He might be a crosser.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at crouching. Really? Ah, not a good start.
For me,
Crouch's shot was awful. Yes!
What a
Get
goal.
in! Oh, okay. It always does this to me every
Managed to beat him,
time.
missed the slide and then smashed it in. Come on, he's got out strength here. Beast.
Get in!
Oh my god, that was sloppy.
That was so hot in here.
I thought he was going.
Ah, my thumb's slipping.
You got it.
Come on!
Straight through.
That was awesome. Zlatan. Oh, he's got Zlatan though. At least he's actually got him. That makes a change. Oh wow, he's got Ronaldinho as well.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. What do you think? Formation changing coming? Hit it. Come on!
Goal.
Nice start. Well done, Del. Del White.
He's got an amazing finish.
That. That's just couldn't do nothing about it. Oh, fudgery do. How the
What?
hell did that go in? Bleeding hell, man.
I thought that was over.
I did.
How has he got that through? Yeah, right.
All right.
Right that.
All right then. Gonna miss this, don't worry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sugar.
Yo.
That's a good goal.
Yo.
In total, I bought 2 ultimate packs and then a few random like player packs and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
How much it costs to do the rest, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be a lot, but we've got nothing else really to work towards, have we?
No.
Ah, both left him.
Through.
Both left him. Shut up. He's offside much. Fuck. Oh.
Well,
Finally.
Gee.
Jesus. Well done, Predator. Midland dog. Ugh. You just what? How are you supposed to? I mean, that's we know that how that Zaha is not that good.
What a take.
That was insane. Like, I actually didn't celebrate that because I didn't know if that was onside or not. But that was actually mental. What the hell?
Go on.
Oh my god! If there's any doubt of who to have, I'm sorry, mate, but he's just fired in the reasons why.
Come on, we've got this.
Yeah. Come on!
It's in.
Let's do this! Well then, Crespo, thanks for joining.
Well, that's different.
Hey, isn't it?
Well in.
Get in, Van Beastern again. That was a finesse as well, man.
Finesse.
Thanks, mate.
Well in.
Yes, Crespo. Bit of bing, bada, boom. That's what we're talking about.
Beautiful.
Oh, what are you saying, man?
We've had a good shot.
Cheers, mate.
Oh my god.
I feel
Very
sorry for
good.
Van Basten because he can't get a break, can he? Nice goal.
What a
That
forward goal.
Walking it. So, guys, that was the highlights. What you actually saw there was just snippets. There was a lot more gameplay that went into that, but it's obviously trying not to make it boring and trying to find the best bits that we enjoyed the most. As you'll see by those, what happened was we were halfway through Division 2. We actually got promoted to Division 1. Then we held Division 1. And then unfortunately we got relegated that season afterwards. So as you can appreciate, there was a lot going on there. It was a very, very good that was very good fun. You know, we're really enjoying Ruud Hullert. He's been absolutely fantastic. The first touch, the ball control, the passing. There's a reason he's so expensive. So very, very, very happy with him. Van Basten, again, didn't really get... It's a bit of a hard one with Van Basten because he's a fantastic player and his stats would suggest that he's probably got the best shot, I would say, apart from obviously the overinflated team of the seasons that are now out. He's got one of the best shooting in the game, so you would hope that he could quite easily fill the gap and be fantastic and clinical. But we just found whether or not we tried him too late on in the evening, so we didn't really have a good chance when we were most sort of on it or most sharp, you know, because obviously things start to dull down after a little while, don't they? But I don't know. I want to try him again this week. I don't feel like it's had a fair sort of rub of the green. Just have a quick look. I can't remember how many games we actually used him for. I believe so. 14 games, 7 goals scored, 3 assists. Not anything incredible, let's be honest. We didn't do fantastically in the latter stages of the evening, which was obviously against sort of League One opposition, and we did actually get relegated. So obviously the form of the team wasn't very good as a whole. If I had to pick a player of the night, I'm actually going to probably go for Rijkaard. He was solid throughout, and you know, for a guy that's probably one of the least rated in our midfield, especially, he really, really does pull out all the stops. I should really give it to Hullert, but for me, Rijkaard was just that little bit more solid. Sometimes, I suppose, being a centre mid and being a little bit out of there, you're not as involved with the game. If we could have him in place of Del Piero, then perhaps that would be something we could think about. But right now, it's just not doable. It's not viable, so we're not going to really worry and waste our time. It's more important to be getting Henri up there with either Crespo or Van Basten, depending on how he gets on next week. So on that note, obviously, you know, we will be live at 7 PM every single Friday on Twitch. Come catch us on Beastern Gaming, and you'll be able to see us playing live. You'll be able to see all the games then. Come, you know, drop us a comment, have a bit of banter, a bit of chat on there. It's so much better when people are starting to sort of engage in things. You know, we want to be chatting to people at the end of the day, you know, and much more exciting than Lewy. So that's why I want you guys here. That'd be fantastic. A massive shout out to Ren. He does a lot of our squad building challenges. Obviously, we give him the resources, but he's the one who goes out there and uses them to the best of his ability, and that is fantastic. If you check him out, his team is absolutely incredible, and the guy hasn't spent a penny, and you really have to admire that because he's playing the game fully and to the way it should be played. So fair play to you, Ren. That's really good, man. So yeah, like I said, you know, catch us if you liked any of our content. If you've got any questions or any feedback you want to give, you know, positive or negative, it's feedback at the end of the day. We just need it. It's really nervous, and I apologise, I'm probably quite red. It's really hot in my room. I'm a bit nervous about being on the camera for the first time, because you always look a lot uglier and sound a lot more stupid, there we go, well done, than what you think you do in real life. So it's always a bit eye-opening, but yeah, any feedback at all, guys, would be fantastic. And we've really enjoyed tonight. Have a brilliant weekend, and we look forward to catching you on Fridays. Take care of yourself, guys.